Andy.
And this is Jesse.
From Black Crown Initiative. We are hanging out in New York City with EONE Records. About to go eat some food with Horns Up Rocks up in here. Enjoy the show.
So why don't we start from there? Musical heroes of you guys growing up.
Musical heroes, Jesse. Interview time.
Musical heroes of me growing up? Well, I guess my dad always raised me on like Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin and Metallica. The first drummer I ever really noticed was Lars Ulrich. Listening to Injustice for All, I was like, whoa, those drums are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Locking it in.
I really loved, as a kid, Jimi Hendrix a lot. That was the first guitarist that I got into, and Carlos Santana. Also John McLaughlin, Alan Holdsworth. When I got into heavy metal, it was dudes like, at first, like Joe Satriani, Yngwie Malmsteen, Steve Vai. But then later on, it was like Jeff Loomis, Tosin Abasi, Meshuggah. Yeah, all kinds of stuff, man. All kinds of stuff. Today, like Per Nilsson from Scar Symmetry. That guy makes me sad, but in a good way. Yeah, tons of stuff.
Sad in a good way.
Sad in a good way.
Kind of like how Matt Gartzka makes me feel.
Yeah. Sad in a good way.
Sad in a good way.
Or like Steve makes us feel.
Steve, yeah.
Okay, last time we were hanging out at Urban Plaza for Metal Alliance, we had a hot sauce drinking competition. Who was the person who took the worst shit the next day, or the worst farts in the van? Because, you know, I'm sure there were a lot of farts the next day after eating.
That would be Andy, absolutely.
Yeah, it's tough to say, but it was me. Not tough to say at all.
It's not tough to say.
It actually happened.
That was Andy.
I'm a farter. It's not who I am, but it's what I do.
He's got the farts, as we say.
And, I'm not proud of it.
I hear it's kind of genetic. You can't really help it.
Well, I don't know where we're trying to go, but like my dad's farts are pretty fetid.
You know, it comes on down the line.
Yeah. Well, that's where, the body hair thing too. But that's another interview.
How long have you been growing that almost Zach Wild style? I think it might be longer than Zach Wild's right now.
It's actually, I think it's longer than Billy Gibbons now, which is what I was going for. I could be wrong, but the last I saw his beard, I thought I had one that was maybe comparable. 2.5 years I've been growing it. How long have you been growing your beard, Jesse?
I've been growing my beard for approximately 2.5 days. It's coming along nicely.
Tell me more.
Okay,
next question.
What's been the worst beard accident you've had?
I mean, it happens a lot. Like, you pick things up. This morning I picked up my cat, and I was holding him like, hey, how you doing, buddy? And then I put him down, and when I put him down, like, I grabbed a bunch of it, and then he grabbed a bunch of it, and he's like a fat cat, so he took a bunch of it with him. That happens all the time. It grows back.
It's Carl Beauregard.
Carl Beauregard, what are you going to do? He's my little beautiful boy.
Talk about your new album, obviously, man.
Yeah.
What do you guys think this album brings to the heavy music world, especially compared to the previous work, what you've gone through, especially being on the road? I'm sure that made you guys grow out the band as friends, maybe some enemies as well out there, because, it is a hard world out there. So I want to talk about all the positives of the new album and everything that, has happened in the last few years for you guys.
Yeah, I think our band brings something kind of fresh to the heavy metal perspective. It's more of a structured kind of thing. We have a lot of hooks, choruses, catchy parts in there, as well as really brutal and just kind of extreme moments. A lot of people don't have a mix of the both, but we like it all, so we bring it all to the table.
Yeah, I think aesthetically, it's like a little bit different from like your normal brutal metal band. We do try to have, we focus a lot on dynamics, different movements throughout songs, but also cohesion within the songs and without the songs. Like as far as an album, it's sort of cohesive while being very different from song to song. And a lot of that has to do with the lyrical content, which I think this time is less of a like, oh yeah, excuse me, what was I saying? I got some food. This time it's less of like a concept per se. The EP was very much like a cut and dry. Here's how this runs, here's what this is about. The album I'd kind of like people to think about a little more and see what it gives to them. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
As far as touring though, yeah, you learn a lot when you live in a van with someone. What you like and what you don't like, what they like and what they don't like about you. But at the end of the day, you're all part of a team. So, teamwork.
Teamwork. You know what to say?
Well, there's no I in you.
I think it goes something like that.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the experiences on the road, the good, the bad, you know, especially for up-and-coming bands that might be watching this, that are getting ready to get on the road. You guys, you know, have already a bit of experience doing it, so what advice do you have for them watching right now? Things to do, not to do, things to kind of take care of?
Well, the number one piece of advice that I would give to up-and-coming bands, and local bands especially, which I'm not far removed from, so I can still identify, show up on time, get your shit on the stage in a timely fashion, and get it off the stage in a timely fashion. If there's a possibility that you're going to infringe on somebody else's set, don't do it. Just be prompt. That's the biggest thing that up-and-coming bands can do in my eyes, because I've been on both ends of it now. And, you know, you don't want to step on anybody's toes, especially at a bigger show. Everybody's there to do the same thing. Be prompt, be on time, get done early. Always get done early if you can help it.
Get done early?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that helps. Being on time and getting your stuff off stage helps. I would say also, like, have fun. You know, it's a different kind of life playing music, you know what I mean? If you're not having fun doing it, then what's the point? Really, if everyone in your band is all miserable and stuff, it's not going to be a good time for anyone. You have fun and you find more people will enjoy what you're doing. I personally love what I'm doing. I love playing music. I love playing for 10 people or 1,000 people. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really awesome. Up-and-coming bands.
Agreed.
Yeah. Just play your heart out. You commit to it, you do what you want to do, and it'll prove worth it for you.
Yeah, to get rid of, you know, the burn from hot sauces such as Steve Seabury's High River hot sauces, you want to eat ice cream, lots of ice cream. Pretend your wisdom teeth were removed. You want to eat lots of dairy products, and you also want to watch lots of soap operas. That will get rid of it. You'll feel like less of a man, and it won't burn as bad. I hope that makes sense. Andy Thomas, signing out.